Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, you would be able to see and hear the experiences which I had in this edition of the Sahyadri Classic. So before I start sharing my experiences, it is important to know a bit about this race. In the 6th edition, there were 14 categories and new challenges with the sequencing of ghats completely being changed. The race format is broadly based on a French race by the name of La Marmotte, which take place in the French Alps. Now coming back to the race, as you can see, only the uphill time is calculated and considered, and the neutral time and the descending times are not calculated to ensure safety of the participants. On the screen you can see that the overall elevation distance is more than 72 kilometers and the elevation gain is 3460. However, including the descending and the neutral zone distances, the overall distance comes to 150 kilometers with the overall cutoff time of less than 12 hours. With the proper space optimization done by Mayur, we were able to fit in 3 bikes along with our backpacks and 4 of us in this car. So in the photograph from left to right you can see Mayur, myself, Kaustubh and Chirag. Now we are at the bib expo collection point. So here we had collected our bibs, we got the event presentations a day prior to the event. Here is my bib and here we are headed to our hotel rooms before we start the race on the next day. Unlike the 2 previous editions where I had taken part, this time the start was from the base of Ambenali Ghat to Pratapgad. So in this video you would be able to see the entire stretch of the Ambenali Ghat which we had descended early in the morning to reach at the start line. So it was a 30-kilometer descent in total, and in this photograph you would be able to see the average speeds which I was able to touch, all thanks to riding with bike. Very good morning from Mahabaleshwar. Right now it is 6:38 am in the morning. In the next 2 minutes or so the lineup will start to take place. For the race to start, guys. At 7 am in the morning we will be flagged off for the 6 ghats. So all of the participants are right now at the base of Ambenali, and the first ghat for them will be Pratapgad. For those who have chosen 2 ghats, 3, 4 or 6, the next ghat to ascend will be Ambenali.
After 15 kilometers, you'll see a right marker. You got to take a right to Pratapgad Fort.
तो क्या प्लान है पुरू आज के लिए हमारा?
आज 6 घाट
क्या करना चाहिए हमें?
आज हमें तो इम्पोर्टेंटली बराबर से पेस करना है क्योंकि 6 घाटे पहली बार चैलेंज हो रहा है।
हाँ।
इतने सालों तक तो 4 घाट के ऑल आउट जा सकते थे, अभी हमें पेसिंग बराबर से करनी है। एक इन वे तो अच्छा है कि प्रतापगढ़ का सेगमेंट एक अलग है और अम्बेनेली का सेगमेंट अलग है एज कम्पेयर टू पहले। तो पूरा एक लॉन्ग शॉट में 30 किलोमीटर हुआ करता था।
तो बीच में थोड़ा रिकवरी मिल जाएगा।
रिकवरी तो काफ़ी मिल जाएगा। ये
मतलब मैक्सिमम आप 6 घाट के लिए अगर देखा जाए तो सबसे बड़ा जो क्लाइम है वो 1 आवर 45 मिनट का है जो कट ऑफ है। तो आफ्टर 1 आवर 45 मिनट मैक्स टू मैक्स आपको एक रिकवरी मिलेगी। आधे घंटे का तो कम से कम आप यू कैन रिकवर वाइल कमिंग डाउन हिल। सो दैट यूटिलाइज दैट रिकवरी एरिया प्रॉपरली सो दैट अगले के लिए आप रेडी रह सकें। चलो आप
Guards, 2 minutes to go. Anyone in the back? 6 guards, 30 seconds.
Alright guys, have a good ride. Enjoy.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
चलो राइडर्स,
Come on!
6 घाट का फ्लाई ऑफ हो चुका है एंड बहुत ही तेज जा रहे हैं सब लोग।
It is 8:11 in the morning. On the screen I can see the majestic Pratapgad right in front of me. So I have reached at the first climb, top of the first climb. There you can see few riders who have reached before me. Here is the RFID sensor. So now effectively we are in the neutral zone.
I am refilling my water bottles right now, and so far I took 1 hour and 10 minutes to reach the top of Pratapgad. So far so good, but I must say the top most climb of Pratapgad gives quite a good punch to the legs. On the screen now you can see the timing which I took for the Pratapgad segment, and now these photographs are taken during the Ambenali top climb. On certain patches I was able to cover up the speed and take advantage of the flat terrain, and with the help of tailwinds I was able to go faster. The time right now is 9:48. I started at 9 a.m. to climb up the Ambenali segment. Did climb this segment in 47 minutes. We have cyclist over here in the front. You can see Sanjeev Sharma from Delhi. In fact, this year almost all of the riders have improved quite a lot. They are pushing some serious wattages. It's quite fun to chase some or the other competitor. The data which you are seeing on the screen is after the completion of Pratapgad segment and the Ambenali top. It is 10:57 am in the morning and I am at the base of Medha Ghat. So the third ghat which I have to do is Waghdare Ghat, and right now I am having some solid nutrition, and I have refueled all of the supplies, the water. I will be leaving from here in the next 5 minutes or so. The provisions are very well made. There is a clean washroom to be used. Also at the same time, here down below is where the half Everesting is taking place on the Medha Ghat. So riders have to do in total 9 loops to complete half Everesting, which is 4484 meters of elevation gain. The volunteers are very well placed throughout, and the water supply, then bananas to eat, and some solid nutrition is also kept. The data which you are seeing is after descending the Medha Ghat. So approximately an average speed of 3 km per hour increased in 40 minutes, and we covered 20 kilometers of distance. But yet on the screen that you are now seeing, a total of 29 kilometers was to be covered to reach the base of the ghat number 3, which was Waghdare Ghat. The addition of this ghat for the 6 Ghats Pro category was a game changer. No pun intended. I must say Terrafit Racing did a terrific job by adding this ghat. I mean, just have a look at the average gradient. With the basic equipment and lack of practice which I had there been no route markings or any encouragement messages written on the road, I would have easily given up and walked on this segment. I'm very thankful for the organizers. I am on the top of Waghdare climb. This was the third ghat in this edition of Sahyadri Classic 6 Ghats. I can proudly wear this badge, and I must say it was such an intense climb. Never had I tackled such difficulty even on the first time when I had completed Mathiran. I can say it was much more easier. It's like 3-4 times into Mathiran. And the Tanglangla climb, or even any of the climbs so far I've done, nothing compares to it. All that I can say about this climb is कि अगर खुद का कोई दुश्मन भी होगा उसे भी यहाँ पे गलती से मत भेजो. That's how difficult the climb was. But must say I enjoyed it. Now the race is almost 50% done. Now 3 more ghats remain. As I descend, we will have some lunch. I'll have some lunch and then head for the 4th ghat. Compared to my participation in the last edition, this time the equipment, specifically the drivetrain, impacted my speeds and body freshness. It is 12:59 PM in the afternoon. We are at the base of Alewadi. So in the next 10 minutes or so we will start, and we have to take a right for Alewadi. Then we have to come over here and then again head from the street, head from the same route, and then this time take a left turn for Bhilar and then again come back. So in total that would complete 5 climbs, and then the last is the Medha climb. So far so good. 85.81 kilometers covered so far.
Go.
The Alewadi climb was the shortest out of all. With the road leading towards Alewadi climb, it was quite gradual with certain patches where speeds could have been picked up. But as the last 2 kilometers of the Alewadi climb approached, the average gradient started to increase, as you can spot in the photograph of the segment. The distance which is visible on the screen is after descending the Alewadi Ghat, and now with the Bhilar segment started, it was one of such climbs which seemed that it won't ever end. It was quite a gradual climb with pin drop silence in and around. I enjoyed the downhill on the 4th and the 5th segment way much more than the uphill, as it was never ending. On the screen you can see the distance upon reaching down the Bhilar segment. It is 3:35 pm in the afternoon and we are at the combined base of the ghat number 4th and 5th. It has been since 12 pm in the afternoon that I have been just waiting कि कब ये 2 climbs हो जाएगा और कब दाल खिचड़ी खा पाऊँगा. And the time has finally come. Now I'll have some dal khichdi and take a short break and then quickly heading at the Medha, base of Medha, and then do the final ghat and just get over with the 6 ghat challenge this time. Update, I just finished the 6 ghat series at 6:05 pm. Behind you can see the finish line and right over here is the entire setup. Very importantly, training is required, but even much more important that it is quite high time that I upgrade the drivetrain because Shimano Sora basic drivetrain is just not gonna cut it. My legs are severely short. The last ghat, which was Medha Ghat, I recorded it on my mobile. I took 1 hour and 3 minutes to complete it, and it was my 3rd best time. However, not a PR, and it was expected as the legs were severely shot up. With that being said, I am just very happy that I finished the race well before the 7 pm cutoff. Ciao. See you next year, and definitely with an upgraded bike, definitely with a very good set of legs with the proper training done. See you. It was a great edition this year.
Thank you.